Hi folks, welcome back to the channel from a cool and overcast Southern Cape coast. It looks like we're in for a bit of rain, and no better time than to take part in a hot sauce competition. So today we're going to show you what we're up to as far as making a sauce. For the ingredients, we've got an onion, some garlic cloves, the green jalapeno, some apple cider vinegar, maizena, and then there's a couple of secrets that I'll show you as we go to bottling. So let's start with the onion, and our garlic is going to get the chop. Into the pot it goes as well. Okay, so what we've got here is we've got a bit of everything in the pot. Got a little bit of oil in there just to get it to roast off a little bit while we add the jalapenos a little bit later. So let's open this bad boy while we've got the onions and the garlic simmering. Yummy, yummy, yummy. The smell is divine. Got almost a bit of a sun-dried tomato smell to it as well. Lovely. Almost time to pop the chilies in. Going along nicely, so I think it's time to put the chilies in. Okay, so it's going along very slow pace at the moment, which is fine. And it will bring out the flavors nicely as we go along. I'm adding 15 to 20 grams of salt. I'll taste it a bit later and just check if we need to add something with it. But for now, that's good enough to put in as we cook through. I'm going to add a little bit of water to this just to prevent it from drying out. I'm just wanting it to give us a nice flavour, and it will also give me something to thicken as we go along when I add some cornstarch to make sure it doesn't separate. It's been a good 15 minutes now, and it's looking good. Let me just show you what it looks like. And now I'm going to add one of my secret ingredients, which is the flesh of one small pineapple. So I'm just going to let it heat through. I don't want it to cook completely and lose all the flavor. I'm just going to give it a little bit of I can smell it coming through already. I think this is going to be something interesting. Most definitely changed the nose of this chili immediately. It's been taking my breath away for most of the cook, and now it's suddenly just given it a little pop of freshness. I'm just going to have a little quick taste and see if we need to add any more salt to the cook. Let's see. Salt is fine. Pineapple's coming through a little bit. I think I'll let it cook a little bit longer and see if we can bring the flavor out even more. Okay, so I've cooked it a little bit longer, and the pineapple is softened and its flavors coming through nicely, not overpowering. but it's there subtle. I'm going to blend it, and the other ingredient that I'm going to add is coriander. So we're having a pineapple, coriander and jalapeno sauce. That was what I've thought of, and I think it's something I haven't done before. I'm sure hundreds of people have done it before, but you never know when you get it right. So here we go with the blending. So the blend is all loaded, and here we go. And it's been blending for a while, so let's quickly have another taste. And then before I add the coriander, just want to have a quick taste and see where we're at as far as how much coriander to add. Oh, pineapples there, getting the heat of the jalapeno coming through the back quietly. I think a little bit of apple cider vinegar and our coriander, and we are good to go. So I'm going with about 10-15 grams of fresh coriander. I think will be enough because the coriander is quite strong as far as taste is concerned. And I'm going to put in about 100 ml of apple cider vinegar. I didn't want to go with the normal spirit vinegar because I wanted to keep the fruity note and bring in the apple with it. So here we go, and we'll see what it tastes like in a jiffy. Okay, let's try and see what it does now. What's changed in the flavor? What needs to be added, if anything? There it goes. Not getting much of the coriander at all. I'm thinking to add a bit of coriander more, and yeah, I think it needs a little bit more coriander. I'm just not finding it at the moment. Okay, so let's do the taste test again and see how we've established the flavors now. Get that nice level balance there. Little bit of heat coming from the back. Bit of the vinegar taste. It's pretty balanced. I'm quite happy with that. And I think just a little bit of maizena, warm it up again, a little bit of maizena through to stop any separation, but the consistency of it is also pretty nice. So I don't want to go too much with adding maizena because then it will make it a little bit thicker, and I don't want to push this through a sieve at all. It's come out nice, pretty smooth for just having blended, and I think that's the way I'd like to keep this one. And just before we do anything further, we're just going to quickly check the pH on this lot to make sure that it's shelf stable and fit for human consumption when we get it down to the other side. Yep, we're solid at 3.08. Good enough for the bottle. Okay folks, so Originally I thought the consistency would be good enough straight out of the blender, but I had second thoughts and I've gone the sieve route and sieved it all out, and we've got a nice fine smooth sauce. So I'm going to add a little bit of maizena just to make sure that we don't have separation, and then bottling, and it's off to the competition. So Kadipore, it's on its way, and it's bottled and ready to go. So Kadipore is the next stop. And for those of you who haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.